Well, week 6 is come and gone, and aren't we all glad that we are not a staff member or a player at the University of Miami having to answer questions in this week's press conferences? But we had a ton of shifting in the top of the leaderboard. Vols by 50. That's our good buddy Carl. He actually gained a game back on his lead. He went 7-3 this week. All Vols 48 and Sioux for AU. They have jumped up the leaderboard now in second place, tied with Haymaker. So we got 3 people tied 2 games back. I did okay this week. I went 7-3 as well, sitting 5 games back from Vols by 50. Rustin had a great week at 8-2, so that was a good week. He is, let's see, he's 8 games back. Still a lot of time left. We got halfway through the season. Hopefully that we can make up some ground on Carl. This week's games, our first game of the week is Tulane at Memphis. That is Friday night. So all the games this week have to be in no later than Friday at 5 o'clock. That's Friday at 5 o'clock because I believe that game starts at 7 o'clock on Friday night. So Tulane at Memphis, our first game of the week. Miami at North Carolina. Big test for Miami. Can they bounce back from that devastating loss? Auburn at LSU. That should be a good one. California at Utah. That should be a good one. Oregon at Washington. That's the game of the week. And that is a premier game this week. Texas A&M at Tennessee. Go Vols there, baby. Go Vols. Massive game as far as the trenches. We're going to find out really what both teams are about in the line of scrimmage. Florida at South Carolina. That'll be a big one. USC at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's actually favored in that game right now, which shocks me. Missouri at Kentucky. That'll be a good one. And UCLA at Oregon State. That's another good one. There are tons of good games. It was hard to narrow them down to just 10 this week. There were so many good ones. So please get all those picks in by Friday at 5 o'clock. And good luck this week. See you Thursday night for Vol Bros.